this was so much more lighthearted. Well, until the end anyway.
And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I'm going up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What,
Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Season 6, Episode 5 of Basketball Wives LA. And like I said, this episode was a lot more lighthearted. We actually see Tammy and Evelyn back together as basically like a friendship. And they're actually funny together. Like you could tell that they're so much alike, I think, in some ways that they could actually really be fun with each other. It could be good friends. But we had the two of them, they went shopping. They bonded over some IVF stuff. They talked about that. They called Shawnee on the phone. And they're like, guess who I'm with, girl? And Shawnee's like, are you kidding me? Y'all are out together? That's great. You know, this, that, thing, and the other. Shawnee then goes on and starts to tell them about this ponderosa that Jackie said that they had. I don't know where the fuck Jackie comes up with this shit with these different words. But like Evelyn said, girl, ponderosa remind me of old bootleg steakhouse. It's like, whatever. So basically she let them know Jackie's really pissed off at the fact that you two have made up and she didn't have anything to do with it. And of course, you know, Tammy's like, child, fuck Jackie here. Fuck her and get on. So they're like, we're going to get together. We'll get it all straightened out. No problem. So next we actually got, we see Kristen and Asia, her sister. And Asia basically stated that, well, there's three sisters, okay? And the three sisters all have three different moms. They have the same dad. That's the connection between the three sisters, okay? Asia is actually, we find out, Asia kind of got a lot going on. She has a baby by one of the Wayans brothers, and she got some other shit going on. We'll get to Asia when we get to Asia this season, okay? Asia got some shit going on. But anyway, she stated, which we're kind of starting to see, Kristen is just as dramatic as Jackie, and that's why they're friends. So we'll be having our good side eye on that goddamn Kristen. Next we got Kristen meeting up with Evelyn, and they actually went hiking. And she kind of led into that there's a strain between the sisters. And we started to see some of her dramatics. She was mad at the sisters because they went to see the father without her. I was like, yeah, that sounds like some old Jackie shit. Bitch, get up and go see your father whenever you want to. Yeah, she sounded a little dramatic. Again, we'll be watching to see what's going on with Kristen. But I've told y'all, something about her just doesn't sit right with me. Again, I think she's a bit of a bum bitch. Something about her just, We'll be watching. So let's get down to the ponderosa. Okay, so they all go ahead. They meet up. Shawnee's there with Jackie first. Jackie's already explaining her discontent with everything that has actually gone on. Jackie bust out, and Evelyn and Tammy came in together. And, you know, they were just kiki and laughing. Yeah, girl, they came in. Jackie just was livid. She was pissed off at the fact that they showed up together. I'm like, Jackie, what kind of crazy shit are you getting into here? And she ends up, like, really acting crazy. They come in, they sit down, and Jackie looks at them, and she will say, you know what? Let's just fight. Let's just fight and get it over with. And when I tell you that Evelyn and Tammy bust out squalling at Jackie, which didn't do anything but make her even more mad. I mean, they literally laughed at her. They cackled and they kikied and they were like, and Tammy told Jackie, girl, you might want to do a lot of things, bitch. You don't want to fight with me. You really don't, bitch. You don't want it with me. And he just laughed at her. I said, oh my God. So Jackie just was carrying on. Then, you know, Jackie and her dramatics. She pulls out this leather, like S&M studded muzzle and puts it on her face. And they're like, what the fuck is going on? And she ends up going on and, you know, they finally, Shawnee calms her down, smooths everything over. And then Evelyn simple ass says, girl, let me see that damn muzzle, child. She put her, she said, girl, this is a... Jack will say, oh yeah, I want to get a good picture of you in that. And she's like, child, I don't even know if this is the right way. She'll say, yeah, girl, you put that on your face while he's fucking you in the ass. And Evelyn was like, oh, child, it's too much. It's too much. Anything with Jackie and fucking Doug, for me, is just too much. It's... Get out of here, Jackie. Yuck. Ugh, a mess. Anyway, and I'm telling you, the issue is not Doug. It's Jackie. No, ma'am. Moving on. Okay, so now we got Tammy, Shawnee, and Evelyn. These three crazy whores end up going to sent her to do cool laser lipo. Cool and laser would have got me from the door. Because what laser you know that's cool? Okay, whatever. Fuck that. I will not be indulging. So, I'm looking around the place as they're, you know, panning the camera. This hodgepodge ass shop. I was like, Chop, y'all don't get the fuck out of there, honey. Just didn't look right. Then that goddamn Shawnee gonna say she found it on Instagram. Shawnee, quit playing. What type of infection is it that you want? Quit your fucking playing. They chickened out at the last minute and they got the hell on up out of there. But before they left, they were talking about Kristen's clothes. They must have read my mind, honey. Like, girl, she said shit she had on. What the fuck is really going on with her? So they're like, who's going to tell her? Who's going to be the one to tell her, girl, listen, you looking foolish. So, of course, it's going to be Evelyn. So I was like, oh, here we go. So that was that. I laughed about that. Next time, we end up seeing Brandi in Malaysia. They meet up, and I was kind of laughing at them like, y'all are crazy. Them two. And that goddamn Malaysia said she was celibate. What is celibate? Malaysia. What is that? Sit down. But same old. Ain't nothing changed with Brandi. Brandi's still Brandi. And Brandi, she did say that her grandma had passed away and it was due to cancer. So I was like, damn. So I felt kind of bad about that. And I'm sure, you know, she's had her own cancer battles as well. So I'm sure that kind of hit her right in the gut. So no light to be made on that. That was just kind of sad, you know. But, you know, all in all, Brandi's still Brandi, but she's back. So she's back in the fold. The next meeting we actually see is everybody getting everybody together. So it's Evelyn, Shawnee, Tammy, and Malaysia. In that meeting, Evelyn had some success with her IVF treatment, and she wanted to celebrate by taking all the girls on a trip to Palm Springs. So, everybody was like, cool, no problem. I'm game to go. Shawnee actually stated during that meeting, she was saying, oh my God, I'm so glad to see Malaysia. Glad to see you without Brandi. I said, oh, Shawnee, don't you start it. Don't start throwing shade. Cut it out. Because if you didn't want her on the show, you should have fired her or left her fired. Cut it out. I said, And that damn Jackie coming in there talking about, I feel left out. I just feel left out. You know, Malaysia says she's moving to Atlanta. I told her I'm going to go with her because I feel left out here because I'm not a part of y'all's circle. I mean, I am, but then I'm not. Shawnee was like, no, Jackie, it's really not like that. It's not us versus y'all or us versus you. It is what it is. Just look at your surroundings today. We're all together. We've planned a trip. We're all going to go together. This is an all-inclusive thing, Jackie. Didn't Jackie go and start talking about Instagram? Girl, you don't like my pictures and stuff, and you don't respond to me on Instagram. Jackie, if you don't shut up. You are too old for this, you old bitch. Sit your ass down. A mess. So all of that going on, this girl named Sanaya comes in, and Tammy notices her. I think I know her. And they call her over. Comes out, she's actually a celebrity stylist, and she's done work with a lot of the males, in the music business and that. So, bang, 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 bang. Here, Evelyn has an aha moment. She's like, you know what, girl? I got somebody for you to style. She says, we have a friend named Kristen. And then she was like, is it like a complete, everything a mess, and we need to do like a crash and burn? She's like, no. She's a pretty girl. Her hair's okay. It really isn't. But we just want to style her. So then Jackie's like, well, wait a minute. Evelyn, are you talking about my friend Kristen? She's like, yes, she said, oh, girl, no, honey. You say something to Kristen, it's going to be ugly, honey. Kristen might try to hit you. She might want to fight you. And then Jackie said, well, I had to back up because I thought about it. I'm like, Jackie, do you going to put in your mouth and people's business again? Jackie pulled back. Because now this is the time where she should have really dug in. But she didn't because Jackie likes shit. So she actually pulled back and left it alone because you'll see in the next episode, there's going to be some shit about this thing with Evelyn trying to reach out and fix goddamn Kristen and that fucked up look. But Jackie just likes shit, so she left it alone. I said, see, you messy as hell, Jackie. You messy all the way around. But anyway, child, and then they were getting life off of Sanaya's titties, honey, because she got big titties. Small waist, big titties, but they're real. Honey, and Jackie was like, oh, look, touch them. They jiggle. If you don't stop touching Jackie. Jackie's like an old fucking buzzard. If you don't stop touching that girl's titties, honey, and sit your ass down somewhere. And all the girls, they were like, girl, they're nice, girl. She's like, I wish I could get rid of some of them. And they're like, girl, no shit, we paying for that shit. Them shits is nice. I laughed at them. I was like, that's just a mess. Last thing, we see Malaysia and Tammy. And this is what I'm going to say about Tammy. Tammy, I'm going to need you to sit your motherfucking monkey ass down somewhere and stop trying to control people. Stop trying to control people, bitch. If you ain't bullying, starting shit, you trying to control people, sit your motherfucking monkey ass down somewhere, Tammy. You know, they're talking, and the subject of Brandi comes up. So she basically told Malaysia, you know what I realized? I really do like you. I really don't like Brandi. And I don't want to be around her. So what the fuck do you think Malaysia's supposed to do about that, Tammy? What is she supposed to do? So she ain't supposed to have her friend with her, never, because you don't like her. Fuck you, Tammy. Sit down. Sit down. And I'm like, that's just crazy. Like, girl, you're giving me crazy tease. Ain't nobody got time for that. That ranks right up there with that old shit of like, you can't be my friend if you're going to be friends with that person because I don't like that person. Go sit the fuck down. You too motherfucking old for that shit. But this is what she's trying to do. Now she wants to try to control her. Well, you know that's not going to work with Malaysia. I'm just here to tell you. That ain't going to work. So you might as well get the fuck over it. A mess. So that's basically where we actually broke out at. And shit will get started all up again next episode, I guess. I'll see y'all then. Peace.